The 2023 Pittsburgh Steelers are a deep waters football team. Mike Tomlin openly talks about how he doesn't specifically set out to score a lot of points each week. The games are ugly as sin. The fan base has heart palpitations every week, and somehow they win anyway. In a lot of ways, this feels like the most quintessential Mike Tomlin team of all time.
What will your final message be to your team before you send them out here?
Don't blink. If you're a blinker, cut your eyelids off. You know, this is not going to be for the faint of heart. We understand what type of game we're in. It's going to take a ridiculous effort in 60 minutes of it, and we're excited about it.
The Steelers' offense is currently next to last in yards per game. Still a full 20 yards ahead of last place, Cincinnati. Suck it, Cincinnati. I wouldn't take a shit in your town. The Steelers' defense is also second to last in yards given up per game. And yet, the Steelers are currently 4-2, second place in the division, would make the playoffs if the season ended today, and have a better record than the Bills, Bengals, and Patriots.
Mike, you guys have given up the 8th most yards to receivers in the NFL so far this year. What does your secondary have to do better to limit those opportunities for the teams?
I'm not concerned about obscure stats like that at this juncture. Keep watching. Seriously. Like, you can, I'm really not.
Okay, but these things do matter, and yet the Steelers seem to be living proof that they don't, at least until the playoffs. But the Steelers really have shown to be a living embodiment of the bend but don't break philosophy. They love running the ball, they love clock control, even though they're bad at it. They love beating up receivers with man coverage, and they love winning messy, intentionally hard games that are all about who blinks first.
Don't blink. If you're a blinker, cut your eyelids off.
Hey you, I know you're probably fast forwarding this segment, and that's cool, but if you didn't, just a friendly reminder that your favorite YouTube show can't make ad revenue. So if you want there to be a future for 5-Star, you gotta slide over to Patreon at patreon.com/5SMU and drop $4 or $7 in the jar. That's like $30 for the rest of the season. I know you can swing it. You get a free welcome gift and Discord access where you can chat with me and the rest of the gang live during games. Do it. Now roll the game.
Which brings me to Kenny Pickett and this weird Jekyll and Hyde thing he's got going on. I'll continue to go on record that I believe in Kenny, but he's one of the most hot and cold quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Until you get to the fourth quarter in a close game. Then he randomly turns it on and starts slicing and dicing defenses with no problem.
Pickett. Trying to find somebody or something. That's Fryermuth open. And their season on the line. Pickett to his right for Fryermuth. Great play. Pittsburgh down 10-6. Rookie Pickett in the middle to Najee Harris. Makes a move, does get a first down and more. Najee Harris. Pickett. Over the middle to Harris again. Harris trying to get to the sideline, and he gets there. Pickett. Quick throw to Fryermuth.
7th catch of the night.
From the Raiders 14. Pickett. Over the middle. Touchdown. George Pickett. With 46 seconds to go.
It's like he's not even warmed up until he's limping. In 2 games against the Baltimore defense, he's got 2 fourth-quarter comebacks and game-winning drives. He's also the first rookie in NFL history to have game-winning drives in back-to-back games. And he just did it again against LA, scoring 21 points in the fourth quarter. He knows how to win, which is a quality a lot of NFL quarterbacks don't really have. Phillip Rivers is arguably a Hall of Fame quarterback if you look at his stats, but he was notorious for throwing back-breaking interceptions in crunch time. Then you look at Kenny, a guy who puts the ball in the right place most times, but has a couple boneheaded throws per game. He usually plays better when he's limping, he's got a knack for winning ugly games, and he's randomly much better in the fourth quarter. Wait, where have I heard this before?
Kind of caught a break, although interceptions from the same drive. 2nd and 9.
He's got a man wide open, it's Brown. Wide open, a flag down with contact away from AB, and he is able to get past Ramsey at the end to go 78 yards.
They kept a minute for sure on this. 5 sacks.
Look at this. Is that ball? Yes, it is. Smith-Schuster. Touchdown!
Trust our guys.
I swear to God. I mean, are we as Steeler fans just cursed to have good to great quarterbacks that just don't get their shit together until the fourth quarter? I feel like we have rose-colored glasses with Ben's career nowadays, and we really shouldn't. Ben spent a large chunk of his career screwing around until it was money time, and then he had the habit of turning into the Terminator, refusing to be told no. Will Kenny ever be as good as Ben? Probably not. Hall of Fame quarterbacks don't grow on trees, and Kenny's still got a lot of improvement left before he even reaches his full potential. But I think Steve said it best on 5-Star Radio. Anytime that you can end a comparison with like Ben Roethlisberger, there's probably some reason to be optimistic. Without really being able to explain it, like the guys that watch film all day every day, Kenny just has a knack for getting it done in gotta-have-it moments. It may be a 10-9 game through 58 minutes, but if Kenny has the ball in the last 2, I'm at the edge of my seat. Kenny Pickett may not be perfect, but I do think he's perfect for the Steelers.
Honey, I'm a